Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Tanks. In today's episode, I'm willing to talk about the current matchmaking. As we all know and as we all noticed, that the current matchmaking is totally screwed. Most of the games are finishing in 3 4 minutes, and most of the result is like 15 to 3, 15 to 5, 15 to 4, and even 15 to 0. I experienced that myself, 15 to 0 games, and I experienced it in both sides. Sometimes I am in the 0 team side, and sometimes I am in the 15 team side. So, why is that happening exactly? That's happening because of the matchmaking is not based on players' skills. So it will match the game randomly, and for some reason I think by purpose, to increase the frustration of the player, to force them to shoot gold and to use consumables and to do everything they can to increase their chance of winning. So obviously it's not enough for wargaming to make +2 -2, even though there is a lot of streamers and they are pretending that this is for the community. We're doing it for the players. The players wants +2 matchmaking. But there is a lot of people, they are clearly talk about that. I'm not here to talk about that, but what I'm trying to tell you is a very, very famous streamer, and here specifically I'm talking about Zircon. He asked them to make the EU1 is +1 -1 with more queue time, and the EU2 is +2 -2. And he dared them to do that and see where is the players will sign, or where is the players will go, which server. But of course they did not do it. And also, obviously, it's not enough for them to make +25 -25% RNG. That means most of the times, or like we face it a lot, that you cannot penetrate targets, or you just leave the opponents in 5 hit points or something. All of that is not enough frustration. We will add more frustration by not balancing the teams, and especially in the current matchmaking when it's +2 -2. And most of the times you are the -2 if you're playing tier 8, because it's the cursed tier at the moment. So what's happening is if you get a team that your teammates, that's tier 9 or tier 10, they are beginners or like average players or whatever, you will face a huge problem, because you as a tier 8 you can't change that. And here I'm not insulting anyone, he's new in the game or he don't want to play. We all been there before. None of us is burned like he have 63 win rate, right? All of us will learn this game. But what I'm trying to say is, if you give the enemy team skilled player, you must give my team skilled player, or if you give my team skilled player, you must give the enemy team skilled player, just to make it equal, just to make it fair, just to make games last more than 6 minutes, more than 7 minutes, which is, by the way, the half of the battle timing. So the battle is 15 minutes, and it's not even close. You're not finishing games now where there is as example 3-2 or 3-1 or like that. I'm not seeing this. I don't know about you guys, but for me it's not the case. So I want to share with you the last game I played, and you will see what I'm saying or what I'm talking about. As you see, this guy is a tier 9 player and his win rate is 62. This guy, he's also tier 9 player and his win rate is 55, and this is the personal rating of him. This guy is also, no, this guy, I think he's 47, and this ABR is 49. But If you look at the other side, when you see here two people, if you make it combined, they make more than 9,000 damage together. If you see my tier 9 tanks, it's 51. And if you look at this guy as example, that's me, sorry. And if you look at the Conqueror, it's 47 win rate. And if you have a look at the Skoda, you will see it's 42. And that's why the game lost it only 6 minutes. This is what Wargaming wants. You know, part of me starting to say, like, two of my top tiers, they make 0 damage and they are tier 9, and the other tier 9, they make combined 9,000. How in hell's name I can carry this game, or any of our players can carry this game? How? And the point is, why we are playing video games from the first place? This is a really important question. Why are we playing video games from the first place? We're playing video games to be frustrated? Are we playing video games to be angry? Did you notice the amount of toxic comments in the chat? Why is that happening? I'm just putting this on the table for discussion, and I will be really glad to hear from you in the comments below. Thank you for watching. See you soon.